Welcome back to the Soccer Temple, Agege, Lagos, Southwest Nigeria. It's another time to bring you another game, a test game for VFC as they prepare for the challenges ahead. I'm the George Sien, the Mighty George, alongside Donald Akpan, aka Kimmich, and together we'll be taking you through this game. It is the Lions of Niger versus the Smart Guys, Smart City of Lagos State, coached by a former Nigerian international. Do remember flashing back to 1993. He was one of those 16-year-olds who did business for the Golden Eaglets of Nigeria at Japan 1993. I'm talking Festus Odini. He would power his side against Alfred Maraki, who's named a different lineup from, of course, the game that we witnessed this morning against Ijebu United. 1-0 it ended. A power driver of a strike from Brazilian Ivo dos Santos Jr. settled the scores. We are hoping to see maybe more goals in this game. Talking about naming a different side. In goal for VFC today is a new face. Obviously, Paul Emenike is his name, and you can see as VFC are playing from, of course, right to left from your screens, wearing the same color of jersey, the away jersey, which is traditional, already going for goal already, and it's almost striking the back of the net. But let's quickly see if we can get you the lineup. Yeah, just before this guy's slot in the goals. Well, Donald's here. Good afternoon to you, Donald.
Well, very good afternoon, Mighty George, in this second encounter as well. Bringing you the starting 11 for VFC this cool afternoon at the Soccer Temple. Paul Emenike will be in the goal, trying to keep some good point there. Samuel Edoho, Kinsley Akman, Lolo Christopher, Jamiu Suleiman, Opara Ibrahim, Chigozie Igor, Fawaz Otun, Yusuf Ibrahim, also Razak Noah, Eimor Sokor, and the substitute Ajahi Olushala, Oldo Godwin, Pedersen Ajong, Golden Udore, Fantami Yusuf, Lawrence Efyong, Sahid, Obisa Sam, Victor Akra, Lanre, Falonmi, and as well the last but not the least, Kereto Uldum.
All right, so the last 8 names you heard from Donald there are the players on the bench. I was quite moved when you said Okpara Ibrahim. Obviously, Okpara Abraham is the man you intended to say. Well, it's good. It's just a test viewing, by the way. On the bench, we need to stress that Pedersen Ajong will be in line to play today. And also Golden Udoyang, Lawrence Efyong, who came in at some point in the last game this morning, would definitely be looking for another opportunity. Victor Akra, a man who had his first start for VFC in competitive football in, of course, VFC's last NNL game some 2-3 weeks ago, is also on the bench. Ekerete Odom has worked so hard in the morning, and Coach Alfred Maraki and his assistants, including Andrew Way, will be looking for the young man's, refreshed energy. Maybe he can come in at some point. Jamiu Suleiman, Lolo Christopher, the captain, Kingsley Akban. And talking about the new boys, Donald, Para Abraham makes another start in this one. You would notice him from the back there. The tall man behind, pairing there with Jamiu Suleiman. But there is indeed another lanky man on the pitch for Vandreze FC, and we need to identify him, no doubt. Yusuf Ibrahim, all the way from Niger State, is right here. And so, it looks like Ekeretu Udom will not be called tallest anymore. I haven't really measured the height of Yusuf Ibrahim, but he's calling for the ball right now. He was already in an offside position, couldn't make the run for it. Well, could be just some inches taller. And interestingly, a striker. We'll be hoping to see what he does here as he gets the opportunity to show his stuff. Another new name that you've heard there is Chigozie Ego, sporting jersey number 21, but Jamil Suleiman had to do all it takes to stop that onslaught, and it looks like it's gotten him into trouble. And the referee would rightly brandish the first booking of the game to Jamil Suleiman for what seemed like a rash challenge on the Smart City attacker right there. Interesting. And that should be Fatah Ibrahim. But just before that, we're talking about the lanky forward and how, we'll be looking forward to goals from him today. And as well, the new guys that we've mentioned, Chigozie Ugo, Fawaz Ortun, Yusuf Ibrahim as well. Let's see what they come up with today. But you've watched them in training before, and it looks like they're good potential, you think?
Yeah, very good potentials, most especially Igor Chigozie. That guy has been absolutely productive in the screening section. You see him always making good pair with Daniel Kalaoli.
All right, so we'll see what comes out of it. But it's Smart City who try to be smart there. But it looks like the ball had already crossed the line. VFC with 5, make that close to 6 minutes on the clock. Controlling play. Paul Emenike didn't want to be distracted there by too many footballs on the pitch. Sensed that one out. About to take a goal kick. Lots of changes from the first team, the first game. We see also Lolo Christopher, Jamil Suleiman coming in, and Samuel Edoho. Obviously, Felix Oloye is resting. Had a great game this morning, you suppose, Oloye?
Yeah, really had a great game.
His work rate was quite enormous.
Yeah, he's been workaholic. You would say up and well to do.
Oh, they need to certainly do more. The Lions trying to fortify their squad, hence this series of friendlies and screenings from last week. That's the tall man there. Wasn't that successful, but VFC would still be in possession of the ball. Yusuf finally gets it. Looking for Chigozie. Dispossessed Smart City. Clad in red, playing from left to right. On your screen, and there goes the Smart City boys. They would want to launch an attack, and not precise at all. Nothing to trouble the defense of VFC as Jamil sends it out. And Okpara Abraham Lolo there just released the ball. Chigozie, Kingsley Akbar now. It's Lolo, Amos Okoro. Sends it in, looking for Yusuf. Cleared away by the defense of Smart City. Smart defense there. They knew if it had touched the lanky forward, who knows what would have happened. Smart City would go. Quite a young side we hear. They would be also playing in the NNL next season. They would fancy that they do well in this friendly against what could be the biggest football team they have played in recent time. Referee spots an infringement, telling Lolo to calm down. Already one VFC player in the referee's books, Jamil Suleiman. Coach Alfred would not want any of the other players to go into the book so soon as well. Smart City. Amos Okoro intercepts that one. It's Noir Zach. Amos is on the ground though. Referee looks the other way, says play on. We can see the energy from the opposing team. And looks like the VFC players are trying to make sure they balance that up. Like Kingsley Akpan there. Bit his man. A tackle that didn't annoy the referee in any way. He got to the ball fast. Smart City have a free kick which is quickly taken. Fawaza too is the man who's chasing there for VFC. But Smart City is safe for the moment. Sends one in. Wow. Very dirty play right there. Amos Okoro was lucky that his face was nowhere close to that boot, but it's a very rash challenge. It's worthy of a yellow card as well. Just trying to replay that again in my head and wondering what would have happened if Amos Okoro's face was close to that boot.
Yeah, it would have been a very bad challenge there.
It's a friendly game. Come on.
Well, they are.
Let the sides be friendly.
Smart City aren't looking it in that perspective. Based on what we saw against the first team in the morning, you see the pressure from Ijebu United.
Well, expect that as well today, this afternoon. Temperatures rising up to about 32 degrees so far. Fluctuating between 34 and 32. Scotch and Son, and enough for Amos Okoro to go as well. He's brought down. Of course, defenders and other opposing players would have a problem with his, quick foot and his mesmerizing runs. And that man couldn't have that. He decided to bring him down. Lucky he didn't get into the referee's book. Amos Okoro has hit the turf about 3 times right now with the Smart City guys not wanting to allow him play smoothly. Lolo stands over the ball right now. Remember this range from the first half. An Evo range. It's indirect. Looking for his man. It's cleared out right now. Not sure if that was the right method to take that one. It was to go direct. Kingsley Akpan looking for Yusuf. But he arrived too late. The gangling forward from Niger State. Late arrival it was. But he could still have his opportunity to show us how good he uses his head. Cleared out there. Smart City. Jamu. Great to see him back on the pitch of play. Abraham. And himself another starting berth for VFC. There goes Fawaz. Fawaz still with the ball. Tries to send it in to no one in particular except the red shirts. He's probably thinking that Noir Razak would have gotten close to it, but it was very far off. Smart City will go right now. Jersey number 7, the recipient of that one, but it has a man to beat, Okpara Abraham. And no danger for Paul Imenike, the goalkeeper. Ball sent out via Edoho. It's Lolo now to Yusuf Ibrahim. Controls nicely, Edoho. Lolo with the ball. Sends it to Edoho now. Looking for Fawaz. Is brought down. Referees having to warn the players very many times in this game. He just wants to be lenient. But the Smart City players especially are not giving him a chance to do so. do know how to send his ball in. The Smart City guys. Interesting one there. Polominike, though, didn't panic as he just held on to that one and sent out quickly as well. Lolo now. Will VFC start off a counter onslaught? It's Etoho. Yusuf Ibrahim had to come to the middle to help his team. Etoho now decides to go behind. Is Fawaz. Abraham finds Amos. They do a 1-2. Abraham now straight to Kingsley Akpan. The left winger had to find another way. Kingsley is running as well. He has a man to beat. The goalkeeper. The referee is already. The AR raised the flag there. Looks like he was offside already. Nice interplay there, especially from the diminutive winger. He tried to go to the left, couldn't, went straight to the middle and found Amos. Amos sent it back to him, but he was far ahead and the flag was already raised. Interesting action already seen in this first few minutes of the game. It's 15 minutes on the clock. Sent in. There it's Amos who is looking for his man. Stopped already. So I can say that Smart City have survived 16 minutes of the Lions. But it might not be for much longer because this Lions are looking hungry. Just that Yusuf needs to get his head, his leg, something must give way. Weather's coming down here at the soccer temple. Smart City in control. The captain sends it looking for his man, but Kingsley has already stopped that one. Lolo decides who he should go with. It's a 2. Lolo again trying to spread play. Fawaz had sent it to Abraham, who sent it behind as well to Paul Emenike. Jamu telling his man to go forward. He only wants to push it forward. Chigozie there is the man on dreadlocks. The young man who last played for Rivers United. Abraham to Lolo. Nice turn there. He was almost brought down. He held his own. Lolo goes to Max again. Interesting play there from the jersey number 20 for Smart City. Managed to just see off the legs of the VFC players. But seeing some exciting football here, Donald.
Yes, of course, the tension and intensity put in by Smart City really convincing VFC, but that has to be terminated on time. Looking at how they're really being workaholic in the midfield, talking about the Smart Cities. But you just have to know that this is the soccer temple where the Lions roll.
Surely where the Lions roar, and we'll hope to do so just as they did this morning with that thunderbolt of a goal from Ivo Dos Santos Jr., who's, by the way, seated here. I'm not sure if he would play a part in this game, but we'll have to wait and see. Just taking a look at the bench of Smart City and reflecting on many years ago. Don't know if you were born then. 1993?
No.
All right. I remember the finals of the 93 World Cup was between two African teams. It's if not the only World Cup final we have seen with two African nations, Ghana and Nigeria. It was a Sunday morning. I do remember many didn't go to church, and those who went to church, the churches were displaying the match. And if they were not displaying the match, they were issuing prayer points for Nigeria, against Ghana. They called it Akpu versus Kenke. Well, at the end of the day, Kanu Wanko, Peter Anosike, Festus Odini, the coach of Smart City today, Kalibo Jigwe, Wilson Oruma, all of them, Celestin Babayaro, Emmanuel Babayaro, were all the guys who made it happen for Nigeria. 2-0 it ended right there in Japan. Well, fast forward to many decades later. Well, they indeed continued where the 1985 squad did leave off. Nigeria, by the way, won the first ever under-16 tournament, as it was known then, before it was changed into under-17. Back in 1985, Nduka Ogbade and the likes, including coach Imama Amakakpabo, who coaches one of the Premier League teams now, was one of those players. Well, tradition has continued, but let's get back to the pitch right here at the Soccer Temple. It's Chigozie Igbo. Well, I don't know how Donald would analyze that free kick. Wasn't quite inspiring, but the fact is that it went straight there to the goal. The goalkeeper had to wait for it. Didn't need to, reflex or dive too much to get it. Well, that's passed right now. An opportunity gone begging. It's Smart City who would try theirs right now, but he has stopped. It's Christian Chigozie Igbo who goes again. Nice pass there. That was an idea from Yusuf Ibrahim. Lovely interchange, but it's intercepted right now. Smart City, looks like they didn't expect themselves to get hold of the ball. They've done that smartly. Just like Noah Razak has taken off the ball smartly as well. Kingsley Akpan thought the ball had gone. Surprised to see it just around there as well. It's now time for Otu. Nice leg walk there, but Yusuf Ibrahim was looking for Amos Okoro. Couldn't find him because he was backing him. But now Amos has his back on the ground. Let's hope it's not so serious. As always, 22 minutes going to 23 at the Soccer Temple Agege. No goals to report in the second test match for today, Tuesday, the 27th of April, 2021. It's VFC TV, as always, bringing you all the action of the Lions. It's great to see that one of them is back up. Lion Okoro. Workaholic he is. I'll continue the story of the under-17 shortly. Okay, we left off at the 1993 World Cup. I see you enjoying the history. Okay, well, ever since, Nigeria has been favorites when it comes to an under-17 World Cup. In fact, we are the record winners of the under-17 World Cup. One of them who's making the headlines right now in England, senior man Kelechi Iheanacho, is one of those products of the under-17. But here goes number 22 for Smart City, but he's outsmarted by the defense of VFC. Edoho to Chigozie. He bits his man nicely at that. He'll look for Yusuf. Instead, it was Otun who was right there by the rights. It was too far for him. At its advantage, Smart City right now. Talking about senior man Kels, you had the latest one. Who they caught so far?
Oh, that's what is trending now. That dude is absolute phenomenon, I must say. Scoring and as well assisting. Oh, mighty George.
17 goals so far for Kelechi Iheanacho, but he's not the top goal scorer in the Nigerian players who are topping the charts. One man who won the league with Genk just yesterday, Paul Onuachu, is the top goal scorer. In fact, he scored more goals than Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. 31 goals this season, Paul Onuachu, and is always a late invitee to the Super Eagles. I'm sure that Genaro will change his man. Right now, Amos has this opportunity. He's brought down, and it's not a penalty. Can you believe it? This is absolutely crazy, if I should use that word. Well, Amos had thought that he was clear and going alone. Unknown to him, there was someone just by the side, and that little tug saw him hit the turf. Well, if this were a competitive game, surely that will be very well contested. But here goes jersey number 20 for Smart City. It's just a smart one, but it's smartly caught by Paul Emenike. What just happened there, Donald? Looked like a not one-on-one. We're about to celebrate a goal from the man, and then his push down, and the referee says play on.
Oh, I wonder why he said so. That really merits a penalty.
You want to wonder that Amos should have done, or could have been swifter with his runs. You hardly think that you're alone when you're just one-on-one with a goalkeeper. There's always a defender looking around, trying to outsmart you. Well, lesson learned there. But like I said, if this was a competitive game, surely we might just be seeing a penalty. Smart City, jersey number 18 there. Trying to build up for a goal. They are. Man down, referee reaches to his shorts, and he would brandish a yellow to a man who's worked so hard in this back line for VFC. Abraham Okpara gets his first booking for today. Second, actually. Got one earlier in the first match. Now, actually, it is Abraham who gets his first booking. It means that it's a second booking for the pair, defensive pairing, right there. All right. One yellow card in 2 games. What a shot there, but it goes inches wide. Looks like it took a deflection. Referee points to the corner flag. It's a quarter kick for Smart City. Well, the coach, Alfred Malaki, would be a bit worried if he looks at the bench. We're looking at options that might be there. His central defense pairing have both considered yellow cards. Who could he look forward to on the bench just in case the worst happens? What a shot there, cleared out by Noah Razak. Kingsley Akpan in what would be a clearance, but still cleared out to safety, you'd say. Akpan doing a great work there, the right back position, left back rather, for VFC. So we're looking at the bench for VFC, talking about defenders.
So it looks like Alfred Mustafa Madaki will be engaging the utility player again.
Kirito Dome. All right, let's not raise the alarm yet, but not good to see 2 of your central defenders on bookings. Nicely collected from Chigozie Eagle there. He also couldn't believe it. Well, he's back with the ball right now and was shielded better. And VFC a free kick in the process. 30 minutes of the first of 45 in the second game of today's doubleheader. It's Kingsley Akpan. It's defended well as well by the jersey number 7 of Smart City. Didn't want to take any chances. Amos there. Ortun to Razak. Razak was looking for an opening. Didn't get. Lolo sends it to Abraham. Will be very cautious this stage. Chigozie Ego as well. Edo is waiting up front. Does he get to it? Yes, he does. Looking to find any of his men there. Blocked away. VFC still in control. Still Fawaz or two now. It's Chigozie. Meets the brick wall. They say don't give up. He would try to rebound it once again. Razak Noir couldn't get to it. Yusuf Ibrahim has been looking for the ball all day. Let's hope he finds it. The gangling forward. Referee gives advantage to Smart City. Interesting stuff here at the Soccer Temple. Was talking about the list of strikers who are making waves for Nigeria. I'm sure that the players on the speech here would aspire to be like one or two of them. Well, obviously aspire to be your better self. But if you have a Nigerian who's scoring 31 goals in Europe in a single season and wins the trophy with his club, surely you would want to have the same fortune as that player. Second is Simi Wankwo, who plays for Crotone right there in Italy. He scored 19 goals as at today. Second on the list of top goal scorers for Nigeria. Nigerian top goal scorers, that is. Sadiq Umar plays for Almeria. That's actually a second division in Spain. He scored 18 goals. Kelechi Iheanacho hit his 17th goal for Leicester City just yesterday. And there's a certain Tamaras Murphy from Calabar, by the way. I think from Northern Cross River. He played for Lorient in the French Ligue 1. He's hit 14 goals already this season. And guess what? The most favored striker, as it seems, well, I was thinking that Amos would have been favored right there. But not well positioned to take that hit for VFC. Nice interchange there from Smart City. There goes jersey number 18. Does number 22 get to it? It's dispossessed. Another man is coming up front. What does he do? Nice save there by the goalkeeper, Paul Emenike. And VFC would launch their own attack. Lovely run there from the Smart City guys. Like I say, they always want to feel very smart when they go up front there. What a moment there, Donald.
Yeah, they really played smart, just like you say. Well, seeing them pushing that ball on that beautiful counter-attack, sending it towards the other side of the pitch. And that would have been a very great one, but great save from the goalkeeper, Emenike, who pumped that one away.
Well, great save indeed. And he knows nothing short of great saves is what he needs to find his way into the VFC team. A man is down, by the way. Can we identify who that man is?
Kilto Samuel Edoho.
Edoho is the man who's down. A trip there while trying to start that counter for VFC. Following Emenike's wonderful save. Took the hit. But it's back up right now. Coaches of both sides talking to the players on the sidelines. Referee restarts play. That is VFC who would launch now through Abraham Okpara. Amos sent to Fawaz Otun. Lolo now. Abraham. Jamu again. He sees Kingsley Akpan just right there at the left. Gives it to Amos instead, who sends it all the way back. Trying to play safe, you'd say?
Yeah. Never wanted losing that one there. Well, decided the best option was to tap it behind. Well, they will start the build up again. It's a very good one for Emers. And that's what you see when you're playing with teams like Smart City. You really have to inculcate a game plan. So using your head work in order for them to be smarter than you. And approach by Igor. Terrible tackle there. Oh, referee keeps waving. Play on. He has been tackled severely. Mighty George.
Well, it's a wonder why the referee looks the other way most of the time. And I'm sure he's going to return to that in a moment, just as plays broken there. Medics trying to find their way in if the referee beckons on them too. "36 minutes on the clock. VFC 0, Smart City FC 0. Medics summoned. And hopefully it shouldn't take much of a treatment for him to get back up. Chigozie Ego there. It's been quite busy today. The former Rivers United man. And has had some of his shots blocked. Well, Coach Maraki might be thinking of a replacement for the young man. From what we're seeing there. Wonder who that might be. Well, play stopped momentarily, and we can continue that story. Now the most valuable, most expensive of the lot of Nigerian strikers is actually the least scoring striker at the moment. Victor Osimhen has only scored 7 goals this season after the widely celebrated move from Lille of France to Napoli. Well, in all fairness, his season has been plagued with COVID-19 and a shoulder injury which he copped while on international duty. Ultimately, I think that senior man or Paul Onuachu should cut some soap for him. They need to cut soap for him so he can step it up. 5 games to the end of the season. Not sure if Victor Osimhen will get up to 15, but who knows? Could score a hat trick in the next 2 games, and so that he can get past the 10-goal mark at lists, get to double digits. After all, here's the most expensive African signing to date now. It's got to show something for it.
Yeah, of course. To whom much is given as well, much is absolutely expected.
Surely. That is definitely the right statements that qualified what's going on with Victor Osimhen. I'm not also sure that Gennaro Gattuso would have been excited for him. Look at that. That was a sandwich, and that is a kind of challenge that also warrants a card, but the referee is not looking at that. Fawaz Osun was sandwiched by the number 10 and number 4 shirts. He took quite a knock right there, but surely the man knows to expect what to expect when you're playing the big games. You have to be rough and tough. As expected, the substitution has been made. Golden Adoyang is in. And Chigozie plays no more part in this game. Another substitution will come up shortly. But before then, here's a shot from Smart City, but it goes wide. Still goalless in this encounter. It's the second test match of VFC for this week as we continue to fortify the team ahead of the challenges ahead. Amos Okoro did well to keep that ball in play, but it's now collected by the Smart City. There they go again, the boys in red. Amos must have done himself some harm there. The referee looks the other way. Jersey number 18 for Smart City. What can he do now? Finds its man and shoots. It's well collected with no trouble at all by Paul Emenike, the trial goalkeeper. So far, so good, you'd say, Donald, for him.
Yeah, he's been up and well to do. In the second day of the screen there we saw him make some brilliant save when the VFC team were already leading much after he was substituted. On this other shot stopper, and he came in to make some credible saves. That must have made acting coach Alfred Mustafa Madaki lure him back to see if absolutely he could maintain that clean sheet, which is what he's doing now.
Great stuff. You have to impress, not just during trial period, during the main period as well. Surely did himself some good by keeping a clean sheet. Seems to be a problem with connection right there up front for the VFC side. The crosses are coming, but being blocked by the defense of Smart City, if you've noticed.
Yes, I really noticed that, because you're having a player like Yusuf, you should be sending something up. Will make better good advantage of his head.
So it's got to be higher. Golden tried there to chest it to him. Yusuf instead raised his boots high. And it's obviously against VFC there. Golden tried to chest it nicely, but missed that. Looks like Yusuf Ibrahim has given us his last action on the pitch, and that was to give Smart City a free kick. Wow. I hope he does better next time. The gangling forward, quite a tough game for him, as you can see, but indeed his height, his presence did threaten the back line of Smart City, but didn't threaten enough to see him get a goal for VFC. Kingsley Akban now on the other side sends it straight to the man who comes in. Let's confirm that substitution for VFC, the man who's replaced Yusuf Ibrahim. Obviously a like-for-like substitution. An attacker comes in, one of the new faces in this test game. Confirming that in a moment. And there we have it. Just moments after substitute Godwin Odor comes on the pitch. And Yusuf Ibrahim left the pitch. The referee has decided it's time up. And 45 minutes already have hit us on the clock. Well, we've seen interesting football right here. Not enough to produce a goal so far. But I'm sure, just like the second 45, we might be getting that opener that we are highly anticipating. Of course, we all know why these matches are organized. Well, for the away sides, they would hold it dearly as well. It's also a preparatory match for them for their incoming season. As we do here, the Smart City would soon be coming to the NNL. The Lions will stroll out as well to the dressing room. We'll be back in the second 45, where they would eventually stroll to after this week. And I'm sure that fans will be waiting to hear that one. But right now, Coach Madaki would have a word with his players and probably just do some adjustments here and there. The goalkeeper has had a clean sheet. The strikers haven't hit the bullseye. The defenders have conceded yellow cards. Those are some talking points in this game for VFC. For the opposing side, they have been smart. They have definitely been threatening, but not enough to shake the Lions. Donald, it's the end of the first 45 minutes.
He also good, fantastic play there we saw at the Saka Temple. Of course, Smart City have really tried to play smart by passing the midfielders. The defenders of the VFC brought the Lions. Do you remember the Lions? They have been able to achieve the interceptions. Also trying to put something up for fantastic players that we've seen. Kinsley Akpan, the likes of Jami Suleiman has been absolutely prolific in this first 45 minutes. This same engagement we saw in the match against Ijebu United. Oh, well, the goals were lacking to come. But we expect something fruitful in the second 45 minutes. Absolute fantastic, as the Soren is very Turkish in the Saka Temple. Mighty George.
Give us some Spanish before you go.
Colteriul de VFC por Stefan otra vez del Smata FC tarda galor balla da bola rapida que estadio del Sokal Temple salud dal mosto gosto gracias melal modonal que me portapita otra vez dar commentator del Mind George.
Okay, thank you, gracias. I heard that one. I heard Mosto Gosho as well. Thank you very much. We'll take a short break. When we come back, it'll be the second 45 of this encounter between VFC and Smart City FC. Still goalless.
We are Lions of Nigeria. as your light. Now guide us through, for we need your help, oh God. We have Andresa, we have Andresa, we are lions of thy child. We have Andresa, we have Andresa, we are lions.
of course, when preparation meets opportunity, therefore success is absolutely guaranteed. A warm welcome to you back to the second 45 minutes, where the two teams, Smart City versus the Lions of Niger, are out again to accomplish attacks. We are up and run it. Smart City takes on the pass the second half.
Well, thanks a lot. Up and running. Well, the success is definitely what we're looking forward to. And hopefully it will come from the boots or the heads of the VFC players. It's a pleasure to be here in the second 45 as we get action underway. I'll be checking out some of the substitutions that have probably been made. Well, Donald leads us on what's going on the pitch already in this 1 minute of action already gone. All right. Samuel Eto'o is still on the pitch. So is Golden Doyang. And Godwin Udo, who recently joined the sides. Pedersen Lajong has come in as well. And that's one of the substitutions right there. Abraham and Jamu Suleiman are still on the pitch. Let's find out who Pedersen replaced. Looks like it's none other than Christopher Lolo, the captain of the side. Pedersen, the former Cameroonian international, comes with a lot of experience and ability to distribute the ball. We'll be hoping to see lots of that here today as well. He sports jersey number 17, by the way.
Elder Smart City now in possession of the ball. Adebola Jenny. 100 lot for Tunde. He's been dispossessed by Jamu. Kawu. Samuel Eto'o sends that one. Oh, their assistant referee sports that one on time. And the trot making that run, Fantami Yusuf. Want to play smart because the referee killed out of him there. Cautions very well from Ni. Wallaby. Urban Abraham. Trotter square plate. Who does he find? Of course. Look at Akban Ibrahim. The ball still with him. Good running over the ball, approaching the face of the goal. Kinsley Akban dispossesses him. All deflected there, out of play. It's a dead ball, throwing advantage for the VFC. Just like friendly, we all know. We saw the first edition in the morning segment. This is the evening segment. 2 minutes, 21 seconds already. Exhausted in this second 45. Still a barren draw. The net's yet to await. First touch of the ball. Who will break the barren draw? Of course, only time will tell. Mighty George, early this year we saw a lot of talents discovered from the VFCs on this segment, the screening. The likes of Nipae Michael Golden Odoyang, Felix Emasakuro, Godwin, Edwin Wakema, Shagun Alabi, Desmond Jadla, Mighty George. So really sold that one. Who will be the lucky fellows in this second segment?
Surely 12 players have been shortlisted from the major screening. Out of those 12, how many would make it into the team? It's what we're going to determine with this trail of friendly games. Don't forget, first against Ijebu, then against Smart City, and then we'll be having one against familiar foes, Joy Comet. The technical crew believe that it will be enough for now to ascertain which of the 12 shortlisted will be able to make it into the first team of VFC. So it'll be great to see some new, some freshness brought in. Talking about freshness brought in, Godwin Odor is the man who came in just some seconds before the referee blew his the first half whistle, replacing the gangling Yusuf Ibrahim, who will be hoping that he could do a lot more to impress and ensure he's one of those who gets there. The referee has already spotted that one. The linesman had said that Godwin was offside, just as I was talking about how he should get his name on the books. That happened. But wishing all the lads here, the new guys, all the best. And ultimately, Coach Alfred Madaki and the side would be looking at how these players can quickly blend into the team and his style of play, and not necessarily individual play. That's Pedersen Ajong there with a very smooth and silk swing in there. Probably hoping it would meet any of the players, but didn't. Smart City obviously now playing from right to left. And VFC vice versa. They would go again now. Jersey number 14 stopped by Samuel Edo.
Held a very straight one for the man who goes with the nickname Zaha. Stopped that one there. Held on a red and blowed referee sports and infringement. So the Smart City really trying to play smart to make sure to break the deadlock. But the VFC defense line are saying no. Fielder great for knee. New will it for Rigwand. Oh! The shot stopper. Paul Emenike clips that one. Some great jumps there. And called this ball. Jedwin. Phantom. It's Monami. Pedersen Ajung now in possession of the ball. The origin forward. Pass intercepted. The Smart City wins the ball back very neatly. And the well-trained pass from Akban Abraham. To hold it, VFC wins the ball back very neatly. And Samuel Edoho makes some beautiful runs. Will he get to it? Oh, he gets it very well. Who does he find? Approaching the face of the goal, gradually penetrating. Well, he sends across. Oh, the captain Tunde says no to that one as he captured that pass from Samuel Edoho. Oh, beats the young lad. So Fawars Ochun. Motion will break. Opara Abraham. Jamil Suleiman. Phantom. Shoulder back to Opara. Wahi. Ochun. Under Captain Tunde. Beautiful play there. The referee sports specific challenge admits that tackle was absolutely bad. Tonja captain will be favored to take this one. Of course, will that shows a return before the shot of the game under the first 7 minutes, 34 seconds. The Saka Temple. Tunde in position of the ball. No, does a fan need a wallaby? No, couldn't quite keep it. Golden dispossesses him and wins his ball back. And referee spots a rat challenge there. Admits it's an infringement in favour of the Smart FC. They are absolutely up and well to do. Now the captain pushing forward. Godwin Odor intercepts him. He has been brought down. And referee Webster Thaka was bad. Free kick for the VFC. Murnemi, Pedersen Ajung. The Cameroonian will be favoured with this one. Jamil Suleiman. And the great sends that one forward. Golden Odoyang tried to grip it, but the shot stopper Emmanuel Afolabi, the Smart FC says no. Kinsley Akban got his ball very well. Phantom back to Jamil. Jamil Chimunami. Lanry. So the family MFM player Rosenreich spots him in the flank. Now Kinsley Akpan, what will he do? Maximizing it very well. Sends a lovely cross. Oh, no one was there to attend to that call. It's been a very frictionless ball for Smart FC. And Drake acting coach Alfred Mustafa Madaki makes some kills. New Sport Ipai Michael. New Sport Victor. And he will be making substitution there. Lanray. Try to look at Monami. Kitchen of the ball. Godwin Oldor. It's been dispossessed. Adebola Ajani. Quadri, Adeni Regun. Fultade Crest for Avis Bankole. Pulled it up front there for Smart City. Still a barren draw. Earth, 10 minutes has been exhausted in this second 45 minutes of the Soccer Temple, the Agege Sports Stadium. And the prolific advantage for Smart FC. What will they do with this one? Oh, on trying to dead ball there. Chamir is the culprit. As the referee sports that challenge was bad. What will he have done? The Bebatin de Damilari, Empire Michael. And the other lacks of quality players, small jugging. They will be making you worry. You know, the referee blows his whistle, calls the attention of the medics to check in. Fawaz Otun. Substitution process this time around from the VFC. And the man with the number 25 jersey will be making his way in. And there's a hit. Rochdampre looks like Fawaz Otun will play no part in this second segment. Oh, let's see how it goes. As he's been accompanied by the medics. The young lad who has been absolutely workaholic. Oh, finally makes way for the hit. Obise's end, who makes his way in. Can't be a dead ball. Free kick for Smart FC. They decide to make some cross. Sends across in. Terrific header. Terrific header. That was absolutely phenomenal, you will see. The direction was March. That went over the back. Cross back couldn't accumulate it, but went. Just what is a shot stopper. Make some great gems. Here's an Opera. Abraham. Good cheers. Godwin Odor to Golden Oldoyang. Good communication link there. Golden Odor maximizing it. Approaching the face of the goal. Try to square it in, but not much to trouble the defense of the Smart FC. It was a deflection of the play. And the referee admits. Fielder player hits the tough knee for the Smart FC. And referee approaches him to check everything. So finally he's up. So there will be a free kick for VFC. Pedersen Ajong, who replaces Lolo Christopher, will be the man favorite for this one. The left footer. Will he square something in? And referee checking on the players. Blast the whistle. Pedersen sends it. Oh, the goalkeeper moved towards that direction and clipped the ball. Rewan, I'm not sure. In position of the ball, sends it to the flank. Who does he find? Fatai. Samuel Edoho approaches the ball. Tried to beat him there. And the Smart FC wins the ball back very neatly. And Chuck and Prick to take it over. Oh, one-on-one. Fantastic save from the goalie, Paul Emenike. Mighty George, you will say.
Just as I asked a question earlier on, he's been called a question. He's answered it very nicely. Doing well to earn his place in the VFC first team. And that's the sort of stuff we expect, because those sort of onslaughts will come, those shots will come, those threats will come. And we certainly need a man who's at the back there who can stand and hold his own. And that's what Emenike has done right there at the back, being the last man in front of goal. Play's been stopped momentarily. It's a man who went down, a Smart City. An infringement that would be in favor of, well, that's some fair play right there by the Smart City side. Jamu sends it in. Still looking for that goal, VFC. Smart City would also fancy their chances at goal. Pedersen Ajong has been balanced and has been the man who's been taking his set pieces. But when will it come is the big question, as it goes out of play for a goal kick to Smart City.
Still the goalkeeper of the Smart City, who hasn't been troubled that much and hasn't entertained much questions from the VFC strikers. And that's the work Alfred Mustafa Madaki will be expecting Godwin Uldor and Golden Odoyang to do. A long ball for trying to look at Adebola Ajani. But it's a dead ball. Drawing advantage for the VFC. Kinsley Akpan will be favourite for this one. The man who has been absolute workaholic. He really knows how to drive forward and counter anything and intercepts. Well, ball from this oppositional side. Godwin Uldor trying to communicate with Golden Odoyang. Oh, lost that link there. As the Smart City wins the ball back very neatly for Tari. For to Akman, Abraham. Communication still occurring. Oh, dispossessed by Abraham. Golden Odoyang. Lanray. Still Sports. Opara. Abraham. Golden. Oh, it would have been a very fantastic one. Mighty George, seeing him attempting to strike from that distance.
Shows a lot of guts and intent as well. That's what you expect. You can fire from any range. And who knows, it could get at the back of the net. Great one there from Golden. And we need more of that, especially for the man who'd come in, Godwin Uldor, right?
Yeah.
We expect him to do more. He took the place of the lanky forward. Some bit of little issue there as the referee points to the corner flag, signifying a quarter kick for Smart City. Emenike looks to be protesting that one there. It's sent in, cleared out there. Maybe not totally out, but now it is. Pedersen Ajong as Godwin Uldor still has a chance to get to the ball. Well, a lot going on right here. The benches of both sides, you can hear the echoes there. Looks like some sort of renewed intent has come on for both sides, especially as VFC game close to scoring. And Smart City there winning that corner kick, which would have probably given them some smiles. Lovely clearance there from Akpan. And it's time for yet another substitution by the Coach Alfred Malaki-led technical crew. Let's find out who comes in now. We'll find out who comes out in a moment, but who goes in? Well, just so you know, the jersey numbers of the players, not the names on the players, and not necessarily the players' real names. We'll come to that in a bit. It's just we get to sort out those names. But there we go. It's an opportunity. All right, substitutions coming in hard and fast. Golden Adoyang plays no more part in that game. We've seen the entry of Ipaye and Babatunde Damilare there. 3 substitutions have been made in the last 5 minutes. You'd say Godwin Odor, who came in earlier on, has been taken off. Joshua replaces him, the man sporting jersey number 10. And also playing his part in the game. Jersey number 23 there. Looks like it's Bantami Yusuf, who's also played no more part in the game as well after being substituted. And there VFC would go. The name of the game is trying out as many players as possible. Bantami Yusuf, the Oasis FC former man had earlier replaced Amos Okoro. We've also seen Golden Odoyang replaced by Damilare Babatunde. And also the young man who was just a short while ago trying to get lucky, Godwin Odor, also replaced in this game. So a luxury of trying to see actually replaced by Ipae Jr. Coach Alfred Manaki and his crew trying to see out a lot of players. I know one thing he'll be looking forward to as well is who can get the goals for me. Even if Evo is not on the pitch, even if Kolawole Daniel is not on the pitch, who would get the goals for me? It's the questions that need to be answered as well. 26 minutes gone in this second 45. And so you'd make that about 71 minutes into this encounter. No goals to report just yet. I wonder if Donald thinks that the goals are smelling somewhere.
Yeah, really smelling, but we're just waiting for the right one. Who sends a spectacular pass in. Oh, finds no one. Miss Paul Hemenike was there. Oh, the Smart FC will he pushing forward. Oh, rugged tackle, referee Webb's player. Protpe battering the Damilare down. Landry. John. Damilare. Jamiu Suleiman. Kensle Akpan. John. Ipae Michael. Pedersen Ajung. Good communication there. Will he look at Samuel Ederho? Controls his ball very well. Oh, that was absolute brilliant. A magnificent performance there from Samuel Ederho. One of the fastest players in the VFC squad. All tips it up. Damilare! An unbelievable, magnificent, astonishing, absolute lucrative, when no one least expected. Their ex-Ijebu United talisman called it majestically, rendering the shot stopper dumbfounded. A brilliant and a sublime finish. That was mighty judge, lucrative and absolute exceptional, you will say.
Yes, you call that lucrative, especially if it's a goal that changes the tide in a game. It was previously deadlocked, and now there's a goal to celebrate. And Damilare had a goal there. I wonder what pact he himself and Kolawole Daniel have. Maybe he told him, I'm going to score today, and that he is done. Great stuff. It's a test game, but surely once you test it right here, you can test it in the competitive game as well. Superb action and instant impact from a substitute. Just the same way we saw Evo Jr. in the first game come in as a substitute and get the goal. Hopefully we'll see much more than Damilare's lone goal today. Let the goals come. It's 1-0 right now in favor of the Lions.
Approaches the face of the goal and finished it brilliantly. Babatunde Damilare, the former Ijebu United. Well, the young lad was unfortunate to start to play alongside with his former team, but he has proven himself. Ipae Michael. What will he do? Takes some shots there. Oh, not much to trouble the shot stopper.
Probably needed some more power to that one there, but it was a great effort regardless from Ipae Jr. Knows how to use both feet well, and that's what's expected, of course, when it comes to competitive action.
Shalal Lawal comes in for Smats FC alongside Marufu Olusoye.
Olusoye, I suppose.
Here, and Ishmael Aremu. 3 substitution, yet another one in the touchline, awaiting his entrance. And Rafi Rashid. Oh, Jordan breaks him majestically. What will he do? And takes it from there. That was absolute terrific. Deflected there, off of play. Wins the VFC a corner kick. Mighty George. The rate of that power John really unleashed on that ball would have determined how accurately he would have approached the shot stopper.
A great effort there from Joshua. Had to find his way about 3 times. Went to right, went to left, and then tried again with his right. But the wall had already formed, and the defenders seemed to have known what he was up to. Maybe he should have taken that shot earlier on, but this one has come in. Yes, it's well timed. He finally has his goal, Joshua, from a corner kick by the pass master himself, Ajung Pedersen Monami. A little scramble right there, but he got to the end of it, and it finally 2 goals, one better than today's first game. And I said it earlier on that the goals will hopefully start coming this time around. It's 2-0 in favor of the Lions of Niger.
And the corner was well struck. Only just 2 goals separates the 2 teams.
Well, you call 2 goals only. Wait until it's a Champions League final. Or maybe it's tonight's Champions League, by the way. Chelsea versus Real Madrid. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm sure all the footballers here would be hoping to finish up in time just before that game. Right now, it's exciting bit of action right here at the Soccer Temple. The momentum has been increased, and the Lions do know they can get even more than 2 goals. We're certainly waiting for that one. Well, it's another man down there. We'll check that out in a bit. It's approaching 80 minutes on the clock right here. VFC leading 2-0. Ipaya Jr. was a man who had to take some tending to. Well, actually, it was Abraham. Looks like he might play no part in this game anymore, as the players insists. He has a tight strain there. Smart FC, Smart City have also had their own substitution. They have changed goalkeepers. Thigh strain, from what Monami was seen gesturing, is what Abraham does have. So who comes in for him? It looks like he'll stay there and take a tendon to. Because it doesn't look like Ekretio Dome is dressed, to get into the pitch. Just a little over 10 minutes left, so we expect, well over 10 minutes, about 17 thereabout. Make that 16. Okay, if you add some additional minutes. So let's keep it in between, under 15 minutes left in this game. As play continues, thankfully.
Feel the heart for the captain of Smart FC, Tunde Avejujun Sholalawal Marufu sends a long one, approaches the face of the goal, chance in the box, squares it in. Will still get rid of the ball. Squares another one in, and Kinsley Akban deflects that one off the pitch. Train well taken, another train deep into the oppositional half. Two goals separates the two teams as the sun is saying adios gradually at the soccer temple. Empire Michael tried to fight that one back, but nowhere near. Will he try his luck? Vangas it towards the area. It's gone out for a corner kick in favors of the Smart FC. And a real one. Babani Orsted couldn't just finish it. Squares it in. Joshua sends a lovely warn in. Atunde Damilare tackles it off.
Great pace on the ball by Babatunde Damilare. And after that lovely run, the linesman seemed to have given it to advantage Smart City. When from our angle looked otherwise. But that's quickly taken already. Now that's the sort of pace the young man does have, and VFC do have the kind of pace in some of these players. Ipaye Junior, Damilare, you know, and the likes do know how to make those runs. Samuel Edoho. I'm not short of wingers they are. Certainly not short of wingers, VFC. As another substitution is about to be made. Another Cameroonian is about to come on the pitch. There might be some French spoken on the pitch here today. Abraham will play no more part in this game. Has done well. Clutched his thigh just earlier on. And that's all, folks, for him. And who comes in for him?
Desmond Jatla.
Desmond Jatla. Interesting name there. Desmond, young player. Speaks a lot of French and also a lot of English as well. But the language of football is about the leg and the brain as well. How calculative can you be? One man has also come in. It's Godwin Ekpo is coming for Jamiu Suleiman. The two central defenders have been taken off. Desmond and Godwin replaced them with this. Few minutes left to play. About 7 minutes on our clock. Damilare now. Ball sent in. Who does he find? VFC would have to wait to get a third goal in this game.
And Akban Abraham. Well, the Aaron Michael. He's been dispossessed and ball gonna to play. Trying for Smart FC. Few minutes, like my co-commentator Mighty George will say. The Lions are waiting the blast of the whistle to call it a day at the Soccer Temple. Marufu Trot keeping it now, Smart FC will be seeking for even if it's a goal. But the question is, will the defense line of the VFC permit that? The likes of Godwin Ekbor making good pairs with the Cameroonian. Tesmon Jatla, a young lad who emerged from the screening to the VFC team. Now Monami plays it back to the keeper, Paul Emenike, who hasn't been called to question much the second 45 minutes after some successive save made in the first half. Pedersen flings it, sportsy by Michael, driving forward, or the AR Warren sports an offside, indicated it by lifting his flag to attract the attention of the referee. And the real one, Pani. Samuel Edeho says no to that one. Godwin Ekbor lost his balance. Ball runs up the play and throwing for Smart FC. And the good one there. Progenitor for Babani. Babani scores it in. Oh, great header from Desmond Jatla, who decided the best option was to head it towards the corner axis, as there wasn't any alternative remedy for him to send it out. And the referee approaches Samuel Edeho, while the attention of the medics will be called as Babatunde Damalare trying to check on him. Push the ball, muzzle pull, you call it. Then only the medics was been called to question and trying to check in Samuel Edeho. We're just 4 minutes left in this action to wrap it up at the Soccer Temple. Now he's finally up. Squares the corner. Oh, hits the side of the goal. And Paul Emenike approaches the ball. VFC wins the goal kick. A sublime pass from Paul Emenike to Godwin Ekbor while he returns it back. There's more. Monami. His co-Cameroonian. Oh, John was up front, tried to look at it, Bert. Tunde Adejakun will say no to that one. Plays it to the keeper. Aaron Michael, the second shot stopper for the Smart FC, who will replace Emmanuel Afolabi. And a great pass on the ball for the best option for Smart FC. Samuel Edeho dispossesses him neatly. Golden to the Godwin Ekbor, beg your pardon. Plays it to the keeper, Paul Emenike. To the path of Desmond. Here's a Paya Michael. Swings it. Oh, probably upside for Jorn, the man who welcomed the second goal. Tapping it to Kingsley Akpanwa team. He's been dispossessed. Paya Michael. A bit infringement, but referee whips player. Circulating the ball, driving toward half of the VFC. Track square net. Blocked by his man there. Babatunde Damalare. The workaholic young lad. Paya Michael controlled it there. Swings it to the flank. Oh, Samuel Eto'o never knew the ball wouldn't come directly to him, but nice run, you will say. Mighty George.
Lovely idea there, but fortunately didn't meet the foot of Eto'o. I was wondering what Ipaye was going to do there, maybe drive in himself, but he looked forward, looked ahead, and just had to swing it straight down there to Eto'o. Nice play indeed. You know, the sort of passes that you give a teammate and the teammate waves you a thumbs up. There are also some passes, though, that you might give a teammate and he'll get angry about. But I do remember when I played college football, the coach would tell us whether the pass gets to you or not, whether it's an ugly pass or a good pass, always thank your teammate, because you know what? He thought about passing to you. That thought alone is great. But it's 90 minutes on the clock, and any moment from now we'll say our bye-byes from here. Ipaye is off. So once again, the efforts of this young man thwarted there. But let's see if there'll be any extra bit of action in this added minutes. Not sure how many the referee would add. But Smart City would fancy their chances right now. For one last bit of effort, Ipaye would not allow that. He drives his man way back into his own half. And that's something, no doubt. Joshua is standing there waiting to see if he could get a loose ball to score a second. Heads to his man, not sure why. Smart City, they would go now straight into the hands of goalkeeper Emenike. Well, referee says it's okay. Referee Jubril of Lagos has called the game to a close. We have seen 90 minutes of exciting football where the new boys have tried to prove themselves. One of them has gotten on the score sheet, obviously what he would have expected. The others have worked, no doubt. Abraham took a thigh strain. Godwin Odor stayed for just few minutes before coming off. And we saw the two centre-backs substituted at the end. They stayed on after the first 45 where they got yellow cards. And Desmond Godwin-Ekpo finally got in and made sure that nothing went past the defense of VFC. For Smart City, some bright sparks you'd see there. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe one, two of them might be eyeing a spot in VFC. Well, it's all down to the technical crew and the team management to decide that one. But great bit of action here that started all the way from 8 a.m. Nigerian time, 0800 GMT if you're watching from outside Nigeria. We took a break and then we came back. Of course, the first was against Ijebu United. It ended 1-0 courtesy of an Ivo Dos Santos power driver, I like to call it. A shot straight into the top right corner of the goal post against Ijebu United. And this afternoon's menu was served to us by Babatunde Damilare, a substitute just like Ivo was, and one of the new boys, Joshua. Well, a lot will be heard about the new boys. We still have some bit of action tomorrow when we take on Joy Comets FC. That game comes up at 1600 GMT. Make sure you're tuned in as we continue building for the future. It's VFC who have finished here 2-0. Donald would lead us home.
Of course, it takes a sacrifice to gain the next position. You must drop all what you have to drop to make sure you triumph. Never let your fears weigh you down, but rather do away with it in order to achieve your aim in life. That is what the Lions of Nigeria has Doing a very job well done from the boys. You've seen where we told you we will expect much more this second 45 minutes. Babatunde Damilare, the ex-Ijebu United talisman, alongside the new Bori Joshua, who has make it something smileable for the Lions, and as well acting coach
Certainly
Alfred
smileable.
Mustafa Madaki. Prolific, you will say, an absolute brilliance. And much more we expecting tomorrow against the game with Joy Comet. Fantastic one for the boys. We are wishing them a very good evening. Fantastic one from the Soccer Temple. I'm your commentator, Donald Kimmich. Alongside with me is a top football and stylish analyst, Mighty George, on commentary duty. Wishing you a very good evening.
Thank you. Good evening. Good night, wherever you are. The Lions will roar again tomorrow, 1600. Make sure you join us.